What is the most important question to ask on a first date? Are you in a relationship? My nana needed help fixing her remote. I asked her to grab some batteries and she came back with these. Can I ask a question? Sure. Well, I don't know, I just have quick fingers, I guess. How do you reply so fast? What the F? Kurt Cobain's guitar sweater and personal items will be auctioned. They are artifacts that represent a piece of musical history. How much for the gun? I found out after 41 years that there are no holes in the pool tables in the Beat It video. I can do it if I try. Then why don't you ever try? What do you mean The Simpsons predicted the Titanic submarine incident? How is this even possible? Stomp my flag. I'll eat your A, USAF veteran. If I were a woman, I will fall in love with His Excellency. Thai general admits man crush on China's foreign minister Wang Yi. Breaking. Oxygen has now run out on Titanic sub according to Coast Guard prediction. So what's next after oxygen run out? They start doing tours to see both the Titanic and the Titan. How many people died at the Titanic? 1,508. We are going to hell in a submersible. Eggs are fantastic for a fitness athlete. Don't like the taste. Add cocoa butter flour and bake for 30 minutes. I'm not in fighting shape, but this should be no problem. Fight children with diabetes. Invisibility cloak for sale £200. I'm holding the cloak in the first pic, wearing it in the second pic. Need daft offers. Japan really said we'll make our own black people, but they'll have an off switch. Minecraft hanging sign recipe. You're not alone. Help is available. If you are experiencing difficult thoughts, call emergency number 911. Titanic sub has 7 hours of oxygen left. Just enough time for them to watch all of my only videos. Stages of plant ownership. 1. I'm going to take such good care of you. 2. Oh no. 3. Get a new plant. 4. Oh no. Text on bag reads as, this text has no other purpose than to terrify those who are afraid of the Arabic language. Bought my son a trampoline for his birthday. All he does is scream about wanting back in his wheelchair. The designer of the draining system. The designer of the fence. If your D is too small to aim, please sit down and piss like the woman you are. Destruction 100. Speech 100. Hello, I'm David. I lost my ID today near Central Park. So you are Dave now. Dave. Listen here, you little. Mom, why aren't you laughing? Me, you wouldn't get it. The wreckage of Titanic is slowly disappearing. Some billionaire add new wreckage so that the legacy lives on. How to find out how old is a tree? If you know when the tree was planted, you can easily and accurately determine its age. Thank you, Mr. Helpful. Does anyone know how to do tangent lines? Find y coordinate by plugging the given x point into your original equation. Use mt equals y minus y1 by x minus x1. Simplify to solve for gradient and then bring to general equation of y equals mx plus c. People who don't know. People who know. The closer I'm to the screen, the more pixels of your mother I can see. January 6 rioter yells Trump won after sentencing officer hears responds he'll have 13 years to think about that. You have this 3-pound organ in your skull that's so effing amazing it literally defies the laws of its own construction, and you use it to watch The Bachelor and be a C. This video is misleading, possibly deliberately so. There are people born with Y chromosomes who are female, and it is not that rare. To say so is not leftist. You just need an education in genetics. Further, there are people born inter X and it's genetic. You look like a nice guy, Philip, but she is a pediatrician. And I'm the president of the International Genetics Federation. This guy talks like he's got a team of 50-year-old Nickelodeon writers feeding him lines. She looks like someone took a Capri Sun and squeezed it in the middle. If you say you can't breathe, you're breathing. Mississippi mayor defends officers involved in George Floyd's arrest. He should be more sympathetic since his dad was choked to death with a chain by Princess Leia. Well, no, because Ronaldo's the greatest player in history and can do everything better than Beckham. But it would be like taking away your goal hanging and tap-ins. You would be lucky to make Leicester's all-time 11 without those. Absolutely agree. Without the tap-ins and goal hanging, I wouldn't have scored hundreds of goals and won golden boots. I would be like you, completely and utterly useless. What if Juneteenth was created so blacks had something to celebrate during Father's Day weekend? This is how Disney princesses would look if they were cement mixers. I got bored, so I made an alphabet tier list. Bro put ILY in E tier because it's something he never hears. When you finally meet the person that's been feeding you pickles and flaming hot Cheetos for 9 months. Okay, so if chocolate cows don't exist, explain chocolate milk. Joe, go sit down. When will Rotten Tomatoes stop being the basis for films? It looked like she anyways. Your mom moments after throwing you in a trash can of the airport. When his height starts with 5. When your weight starts with 200. When I see lovers' names carved on trees, I think it's strange how many people bring knives on a date. It's not a micrometer. Yeah, if we wanted that, we would just tattoo your D. Micrometers are used to measure with accuracy, not small things. I wish my D was consistent, but it varies greatly based off if your mom has a bag over her head or not. I'm dropping out of college. That's incorrect. Correct answer. Your answer. How did you even get in? Door. POV. You and your mom open your Friday lunchbox on Monday morning. Poor people flying. Rich people flying. Is that duct tape? I feel nostalgia from when I didn't watch this. If you're an adult whose rent is less than $4,000 a month, you're still a child. Imagine being an adult paying $4,000 rent and not a mortgage. Hi James, could you please make the cows a little closer? Thanks. Done. Me, is this the helpline for alcoholics? Yes it is. Me, so how do I make a mojito? When it's your turn to read page 49 line 16 into Chill a Mockingbird aloud to the class. Why do you know the page and line? He put that much effort into a she joke apparently. Some people own books and that one's a classic. That shouldn't be weird to you. Some people even read them. Underwater noise heard amid search for submersible exploring Titanic wreckage. Wee woo wee woo. Grandma is such a savage. It's not every day that I give someone $100 bill for their birthday. It's not today either. Thanks Joe Biden. $799.38 for one full cart at Costco with 58 items and only 9 non-food items like paper towels, plastic bags, trash bags and razors. Costco sells items in bulk. 800 divided by 58 is 14. That means the average item you bought in bulk cost $14. Stop blaming Joe Biden for your faulty logic and horrible math skills. Stop gaslighting. Grow up, dummy. Gonna be the same when the world ends, lol. Yeah, of course you would say that, Mr. Noah. Are you gonna hoard 2 of every animals on earth as well? Them, why don't you date one of your classmates? My classmates. I have said it before and I'll say it again. If you picked this man up and shook him, his brain cells would rattle like pennies in a jar. Him, wanna grab some coffee today? Me, shaves Vina just in case. Mr. Clean understands that your family is long lead and is here to help. Banging sounds are being heard in search for the missing Titanic tour submarine. Who are we to judge how they use their remaining hours? MIT gets burned. Ready for a world in which a $50 DNA test can predict your odds of earning a PhD or forecast which toddler gets into a selective preschool. You can do this already with a zip code. Girls, OMG, I love French vanilla candle. It smells delightful and makes me cheer up. Boys, damn this, she is fire. I'm a multitasker. I can disappoint 6 people at once. Momoa without his beard. To all women, I'm sorry in advance.
spare change? Spare change, ma'am?